So this is still a thing. Welcome back to the shop and channel, and no woodworking this time. This is a PSA, or public service announcement. So a little bit of background. I don't know if there are ads running before, during, or after my videos, and I'm not monetized, so if there were, I'm not getting a dime. If I watch my videos on my channel, I don't see any ads. I think that's typical for most content creators. But I do, like everybody else, you guys, everybody out there included, search YouTube for great content, woodworking ideas, tool reviews, how-tos, how not tos, what not to do, tips and tricks for doing things. Great. That's the background. So one day recently, I was doing that, looking at some videos for some nice ideas and some tips and tricks. And something came up in my face that makes me wonder, why is this even still here? Why is this actually a thing? And it's this guy, Ted Woody McGrath, Ted's Woodworking. Ah yes, Ted's Woodworking, 16,000 plans. Let's start with Ted's Woodworking, or Ted McGrath. Ted McGrath is not a real person. There is no Ted McGrath. Whoever runs this operation made that up. The picture you see of Ted, the guy with the beard smiling at you from the screen, that's a stock image you can get for free. 16,000 plans? Somewhere in the literature he says, oh, I drew up all these plans. Well, he'd have to do 144 a day for like 39 years to do that. So no. What his plans are pirated. They're pirated from other sources, like Fine Woodworking, Workbench, Shopsmith, things like that. Here's an example of one of the things that's on one of the sets of plans that's on the DVD. Does that drawing technique and format look familiar? I think that's from the Woodsmith line of magazines. Anyway, these 16,000 plans are pirated with no attribution. It's basically theft. Those of us who make stuff don't do it for exposure, and we don't do it for free. If I make something for somebody, I expect to get paid for it. If it's, sometimes I'll just charge materials depending on what it is, but I've got to get paid for it. These plans are being sold for anywhere from $69 to $125, depending, on their website. Pick a website, there's a bunch of them. And nothing's going to the original makers. Nothing's going to the original magazines. And like I said, there's no attribution. So Ted is a scam. Ted's Woodworking is a scam. It's a scam by stealing from others, and it's a scam by charging others for free stuff. Well, some of the plans they have, you can download for free, and some of them you may have to pay a nominal fee for them. I've gone online to websites like Fine Woodworking and paid for plans because I wanted them in my library, if I had a library. So let's get in a little deeper here. So back in the day, when Ted first hit the scene on the interwebs that I'm aware of, his address was in Slater, Iowa, and it was 219 Tama Street. Well, a YouTuber by the name of Evan Zerby, Evan, I hope I pronounced that last name correctly, went to that street, to the 200 block, and found no 219. It's the only street of that name in Slater, Iowa. See, I have notes. Now, the address for Ted's Woodworking is in Austin, Texas, at 2802 Flint Rock Trace. No suite number. Here's a picture of the building. So the building exists, but there's no suite number. It's a commercial building. There should be a suite number, because I don't think Ted's Woodworking owns the entire building. Now, years ago, Stumpy Nubs did a piece on Ted's Woodworking and the scam that it is on his Behind the Sawdust series he used to run. I've got a link in the description to that. It starts at that segment, so you don't have to go look for it. But Steve Ramsey of Woodworking for Mere Mortals did a 4-part series, a deep dive into Ted's Woodworking and where everything goes and what it is and how it works. and all that good stuff. One of the things that how Ted makes his money is all his money. I'm going to use Ted, by the way, from now on. Is the affiliate program, and the affiliate program is you sign up as an affiliate, you sell these stuff off your website or your YouTube channel, whatever, and it drives traffic to the Ted's website, and you get up to 75% of each sale. It's kind of like multi-level marketing, but not. I don't think there's tiers like you have in multi-level marketing. So that's the affiliate program. So with the affiliate program and other programs they have, Ted's Woodworking has exploded again. It's all over the place. And the cautionary tale here is don't engage. Don't get involved. Don't buy anything from Ted's Woodworking. It's a scam. People have sent in money, and there are plenty of complaints out there, and not gotten the product, which is not much of a product. Steve Ramsey talks about how little of a product it is. There's a Better Business Bureau rating for Ted's Woodworking, and it's F. No surprise there. If you Google and use Ted's Woodworking scam as your keywords, you'll get page after page after page of stories, sad stories, and warnings. If you go to YouTube, use the same keywords, you'll get a bunch of videos on it's a scam. By the way, the Steve Ramsey videos are on his channel, Steve Ramsey Plus, not his regular Woodworking for Mere Mortals. So that's basically it. The advertisements are popping up all over the place. Oh, by the way, I read this somewhere. Someone did some numbers of all of the hits the website gets and some of the affiliates. And if 2% of the people bought the plans and he averaged out the costs, it amounts to about $67,000 a month. Maybe we're in the wrong business? No, I'm just too ethical for that. So anyway, having said all that, please, this is a warning. Don't go to Ted's Woodworking. Don't buy any of their stuff. Do your due diligence, as they say. I won't use the other word. And you'll find that it's really is a ripoff. And I feel sorry for the people who he's stolen things from, and they're not getting a dime for it. That's really sad. Anyhow, now on to the next project, which is coming up. I'm doing a project for a friend's church, and it's going to be a stand for holding stuff and candles or whatever. So that's the next big project. That's coming up soon. I hope to get that started very, very quickly. And until then, stay away from Ted's Woodworking and make great things out of wood.